Greg Merritt of Cree. Thank you for joining me. Tell me about autonomous lighting. What the heck is that?
It can understand what your preferences are and adapt to them. It also means that when you install it, you don't have to spend a lot of time and money setting it up. It'll actually configure itself. It will automatically come out of the box and just work.
Plug and play.
Plug and play.
How does this all work? I mean, I just think of a light, I screw it in and it runs. I hit a switch. Why do I need autonomous lighting?
Normally, lighting is a wire you get hot, right? Or some gas you get hot and
Right.
it emits light. What we now have with LED lighting is we have really a digital appliance in the ceiling. So it's a DC appliance. It has some processing. It has some memory. So lighting now goes beyond just providing illumination.
It's like a computer.
It is like a computer. If you're looking at saving energy, you want to be able to control the lighting so it's not on when it doesn't need to be on, or it's not on full brightness if the sun's out. So those are some well-understood examples, right?
You mean your lights could dim down if I'm next to a window and it's a bright, sunny day?
Absolutely. And what's even better is only the lights near the window need to dim necessarily, and the ones over next to the wall may not.
Got it.
Which is a much more intelligent way to do building lighting controls.
And that just all happens just
It all
smart?
happens automatically. Each light has its own sensors, so you don't have to go put stuff in the wall or in the ceiling.
Right.
But you install it, you power it, you press one button, we call it one button setup, and the system auto configures itself.
Every 8 feet there's a light, every 8 feet there's a sensor?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Or a set of sensors.
Set of sensors.
Yes. I could add other sensors, right? It could look at temperature, could monitor carbon monoxide, right? There's lots of things.
Indoor air quality.
Indoor air quality.
Wow. Wow. So basically what you're setting up is an information system.
The occupancy sensors will tell me if somebody's in the room. What if I'm closed and there's not supposed to be anybody there?
Security.
Right, exactly.
Got it. And emergencies.
Emergencies. If I have an emergency situation, I can turn a certain set of lights a certain color and say, everybody follow those.
Wow, that is so cool.
Another application, somebody dials 911 in a large office building.
Right.
Well, the first responders show up, they just know it's somebody in that building.
Right.
Well, I can have the light above their desk flash.
How does this all work?
If you're building a new building or you're renovating a new space, you actually can wire it with Ethernet cables.
Like
and
computer cables?
Yeah, because LEDs are low power and they are DC devices, I can actually run lighting over that same cable.
Now, what if I've got an existing building and I don't want to remodel it? Am I out of luck?
No, you're not out of luck. We also have a way to do what we just described using wireless networking built into the fixtures. Instead of using the Ethernet network to communicate, they actually use what's called a wireless mesh network to communicate. So they all discover each other wirelessly. So you can start to integrate the systems that control the building more completely, right? So I can integrate the lighting with the HVAC system, with the security system we already talked about.
So when the utility system, the grid is sending out high price signals, what does your system do?
Right? I can do demand response.
Cut load.
Yeah, I could, for instance, dim all the lights 10%, 20%, which
Right.
most people won't notice.
Or dim the hallway lights 50%.
Dim the hallway lights, right?
Yeah, yeah. And then if it's a smart system and it's connected to the HVAC system, what could you do?
Could turn the air conditioning up a little bit so it's not using so much electricity.
Right. Or shed other non-critical loads, appliances in the building.
Exactly. It's almost supercharged building management, right? We talked about autonomous lighting. Now you start to have an autonomous building.
Right. It's just thinking for you, and you set the parameters on cost and
Yes.
comfort and visibility and other criteria.
The distinction of intelligent lighting or an intelligent building is one that figures out what to do and does it. If I have to tell it what to do, it's obedient. It's not intelligent.